Hello YouTube, and welcome to this quick little Q&A video. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, please check out the Discord and ask questions in the questions tab. To avoid spoilers, all questions will be hidden from history so that only I can look at them and answer them at my leisure. So without further ado, let's just get on into it. Death asks, do you even like cake? I do enjoy cake. I mean, there's a million other things I enjoy more than cake, like brownies and pies and stuff. But, hey, cake is still good. I wouldn't say no to cake. Puppet asks, what's the worst job experience you've had, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, first off, you can just ask me anything. If it's a question I don't want to answer, I just won't answer it. But, as far as my worst job experience, I'm working double shifts for 2 weeks straight on, I think, Christmas of 2015 now? Truthy asks, farm cleaning litter shit. Okay. Death asks, why is channel spelt on the channel tab? Hey, I'm grammatically challenged, alright? Don't judge me. Death asks, when is the next QA out? You can include this in the video as a joke. To be honest, I don't really have much of a schedule for these, just when I feel like I have enough questions and I feel like answering them. And also, I'll show you, I'll answer this question seriously. Ha! Cheetos Monster asks, how are we supposed to see your answers if we can't view message history? Okay, I'll tell you how you're supposed to see the answers. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel with the subscribe button below and hit the bell to make sure you don't miss the notifications for these Q&A videos. Puppet asks, would you ever play Jenga with someone who has Tourette's? No. Honestly, that sounds kind of cruel on behalf of me for letting the person with Tourette's play a game they'd obviously get frustrated with. So I'd probably take out a game like Settlers of Catan, Red Dragon Inn, just anything that would be less frustrating for them to play. Death asks, is this a question? Yes. Yes, it is. The Chubby Sin of Sloth says, can anyone see the messages here? I see nothing, but it says I have messages. No, only I can see the messages here. I recommend muting the questions channel if you're getting annoyed by the notifications. Otherwise, it's meant for only me to be able to see the questions so that the videos can remain spoiler-free when I actually use the questions. Death asks, do you live on your own? If not, with who? The only person I live with currently is my brother Pachyderm. Check out his YouTube channel. I link it below in a lot of my videos, and he's in my feature channels. Death asks, is this live TV? No, it isn't. Magnetic Lightning asks, what's your average time for streams? Most of them tend to be 2 hours. I might have longer ones if I just get kind of lost in what I'm doing and forget the time, or shorter if I just get tired, but mostly 2 hours is pretty typical for them. Death asks, what is life? What is life? Reaper, don't hurt me no more. Puppet asks, what if I make a cake and put limbs on it? Will I get a duplicate of you? Why don't you try and tell me how that goes? Why am I a moderator again? Asks, why am I a moderator? Like, I don't even use the server that much. I honestly kind of forget. You probably did something once that made me want to make you a moderator, and nothing has really happened to require your moderation since. Puppet asks, what are future games that you want to play? And most of my game choices are pretty spur of the moment. Mega Man 11 is really the only big planned game I have at the moment. Anything else is just whatever the hell I feel like playing at the time. Skylar asks, A. B. Dragon379 asks, what's your opinion on the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise as a whole? What's the high points and low points for your personal experience? Do you prefer 2D classics or the 3D games? Well, overall, while the 2D games are much better built, I do have a lot more fond memories of the 3D games, partly because of the weird glitchiness. Though ultimately, the two-player mode's where I spent the most time on either side of that coin, because I just like goofing around with my brother. Now, most people will blame Shadow the Hedgehog or Sonic 06 for the low points, and those definitely are the actual low points. But I do think Sonic Heroes is definitely the catalyst for Sonic's low point. It introduced a lot of things to the series that, while it worked kind of for Sonic Heroes due to the 3-hero mechanic, they maintained them in later games despite removing the 3-hero mechanic, such as enemies with health bars, where you would have used the power formation to kill them before, and, other such things, like, characters other than Sonic being ridiculously slow and so forth. And let's not forget other franchises that have done something similar to Shadow the Hedgehog, say the Spiral Legends reboot, where they tried to get dark and edgy and suffered for it. Bomberman. So, all in all, while I believe Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06 are the lowest the series has really gone, keeping in mind that I think Sonic Forces is just kind of mediocre and not necessarily bad, I do think that Sonic Heroes does get a lot of the blame for the dark era of Sonic. As far as the franchise as a whole goes, as long as they keep Sonic as a likable character, I think it'll keep going. I mean, Sonic Mania came out, that's going to help a heck of a lot, but at the end of the day, people are just invested in the characters in the universe, regardless of how many terrible games it spews out. And that's really the bottom line there. Well, that's all the time I have for questions right now, but man, this outro, I think I've seen it someplace before. I'm Love for Cake, and this is who I am.